Save saves the current sequencer and synthesizer data to a seq file. So I'm going to select the menu system by pressing Start, then selecting System and going to Save, and pushing right on the D-pad to select Save. So now it pops up with a little box on the screen, and this is where you create a new name. So in order to change characters, you push up or down with either the analog pad or digital pad. So pushing up and down with digital pad, or with the analog pad to go through characters more quickly. You can see there's both letters and numbers available. So I'm just going to create a name called 6AA. So in order to move left to right and to select a new character, you push left to right on the D-pad. Now if you want to delete a character, you push the O button on the character you want to delete. So I've selected 6, so if I hit O, the 6 is deleted, and now the name is just AA. So now I'm going to push X to actually save this. And now you can see at the top of the screen, this file is called aa.seq. If you want to exit the saving, then you just push Start at any point, and that brings you back to the sequencer. Save As is similar to Save, except that it ignores the current file name and allows you to choose a new name for the current song. It uses the same file creation method as Save. If you choose the same name as another song, it'll ask if you want to overwrite. So, just to demonstrate real quick, so select System, Save As, call the name AA, press X, ask if I want to overwrite aa.seq, we'll say yes. So that works. Record saves the current loop or song as a WAV file. Record behaves differently depending upon whether or not the sequencer is in loop or song mode. If you are in loop mode, the sequencer will record the current active loop, and if it's in song mode, then it'll record the entire song. So push Start, select System, go to Record. We're in loop mode, so it asks if I want to record a loop, so push X. Now we have the same dialog boxes for saving, where you select the name by using the digital pad and analog pad. So I'll just save this to b8.wave. All audio output is saved as stereo 44.1 kilohertz WAV file data. And by default, all WAV files are saved to the WAV subdirectory of PSPSeq, but I'll also show you how to change that directory out later in the tutorial. So I'll push X, and now it's saved. Start up the sequencer again. Because recording requires both rendering the audio output and writing it to flash, recording can take a very long time. When recording a song, the screen, if you're recording a whole song, the screen updates to indicate which loop is being recorded. So you can see the actual value at the lower left-hand side of the screen next to LP changing as each loop is being recorded. For the next part of this tutorial, I'm going to load up a new song. So go to System, I'm going to load tech.seq, which is just a single loop that plays a little techno beat. Alright, so the next feature is Visualize. So go to System, go to Visualize. And what this does is it clears the screen, it brings up an audio visualizer and a number of different visualizer options. This doesn't serve any purpose other than just a break away from the sequencer. So you select Visualize, and now you have a giant oscilloscope on the screen. So there's 9 different visualizers in the PSPSeq. If you push the D-pad left or right, you move between them. X starts and stops the sequencer. Triangle resets the current loop or song depending upon the mode of the sequencer you're in when you entered the visualizer. So if you push triangle when you're playing a loop, it resets the loop, and if you press triangle when you're playing a whole song, then it resets the entire song. Square is used to refresh the screen, and the left and right triggers decrement the current loop or song. So I'm just going to push right on the D-pad to show the other visualizers real quick. So that's what we got. So I'm going to push Start to exit. Now we're back in the sequencer screen. And now there's no loop on the next, there's no audio data on the next loop, so I'm just going to press right trigger to quiet this down.